Hot take: a weaker currency can actually help a developing country grow. I know that sounds wrong, especially if you've heard the Naira must be 1 to 1 with the dollar. But economies aren't football scoreboards, they are systems. In the right conditions, a cheaper currency can be a growth engine. Let's break it down. First, exports. When a currency falls, local goods become cheaper to the world. Nigerian cocoa, fertilizers, software contracts, creative services, tourism, Nollywood post-production. If buyers pay in dollars, farms pay workers in Naira, then margins improve and production scales. Second, jobs. Cheaper currency means relatively cheaper labor in global terms. Light manufacturing improves, then call centers make profit. Back office services, assembly, agro-processing. Diaspora and foreign investors also notice. Their dollars stretch further. Factories look affordable. Housing looks affordable. Logistics parks look affordable. Data centers look affordable. Third, import replacement. Foreign goods become pricier, so local makers get room to compete. Imported rise to local brands. Local brands are relatively cheaper. Foreign cement to domestic. Imported software to homegrown tools. Learning by doing. The more you make, the better and cheaper you get. Now, a quick myth bust. Yes, the Naira was strong in the 70s and 80s, but that doesn't mean it should be today. That's nostalgia economics, not how modern exchange rates work. Today's rates reflects productivity, trade, demographics, capital flows, and policy credibility, what Nigeria is now, not then. Economics cares about the real exchange rate, prices after inflation, and productivity more than a $1 to 1 Naira headline. No rate is magic. Cheaper Naira can lift exports and jobs. Stronger Naira makes imports cheaper but can squeeze local producers. Imports cost more. Fuel is one example. Medicines, machinery. If businesses rely on imported inputs, inflation can bite. Foreign currency debts get heavier. Without trust in policy, volatility scares investors away. So when does a cheaper currency help? When it comes with a credible plan, predictable FX windows, transparent auction, fuel surprise control, ports that work, roads that move goods, reliable electricity, trade finance, quality certification, fast refunds for VAT or duty drawbacks, vocational tech, engineering training, digital training. There's also timing. After a devaluation, exports don't jump overnight. That is known as the J curve. Trade balances often look worse before they look better. Patience matters, so do consistent signals. What about tech? A cheaper currency stretches foreign capital for local startups. The same seed round hires more engineers and extends runway. Outsourced development, creative editing, and support services become competitive. Reliable payments and broadband. A thriving local tech ecosystem. The advantages of a high currency becomes evident. So, cheaper Naira, exports rise, jobs grow, local industry learns. Stronger Naira, imports cheaper, lower imported inflation, and foreign debts easier to service. The question isn't, how do we peg the dollar to the Naira? It's, how do we turn price competitiveness into factories, jobs, and know-how without letting inflation run wild? With the right guardrails, credible policy, power, ports, and skills, a cheaper currency can be a springboard, not a sinkhole. This is not primitive economics, just pragmatic economics. Let's build the capacity to make it work.